Good evening. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope everyone's doing great this evening. Very excited to see you here. Thank you for joining me for just a few minutes out of your day. I have something really special that I want to share with you, and I gave you just a glimpse in our Nordstrom haul video, and that was this right here. I said that I was going to do a reveal, and it had something to do with this particular item. So excited. Number one, I got this from Nordstrom, of course, during the haul. It feels so soft and lovely. I just absolutely am in love with it. But I got it because it goes with a very special bag I've been able to get my hands on. And with that, let's get going and take a look at her. So I have the best SA in the entire world. I cannot stop singing her praises. I think she's absolutely fantastic. If you find yourself in the Florida area and you need somebody to kind of help you through the ins and outs of Vuitton, let me know. Please leave me a message and I will send you her information, because as far as I'm concerned, there just isn't any better than her. So let's get going. This particular bag, of course it's a bag because I've got the charm to go with it, but this particular bag was new to the scene for Vuitton. Came out in 2007. It has been incredibly popular. It's everybody and their mother and their uncle want this bag. It's really good. It's a great starter bag just in case you've been thinking about getting into Vuitton. It is on the lower end, but oh, it's so versatile and wonderful that I would recommend it without hesitation to anyone. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. I do want to say here's the receipt. We'll do that really quickly. Came in this lovely bag, and we know that I love these. I love the covers almost as much as I like the bags themselves. I know, it's very strange. I have a huge, huge box for her. My SA knows that I like to keep her well packed. And when she actually packed it for me with everything inside that I might need to keep, to keep the sides nice and stiff when she's packed. So she bought me a wonderful, packed it up in a lovely larger box than normal. I'm really excited about that. So here we go. And I know you guys have already guessed that it's the Neverfull MM, and it's in the Monogram. But here's what makes this bag so incredibly special. I am going to pull some of the packing stuff out. Now, the reason why I needed this color in particular is because this is the Rose Balllerine. She is so awesome. I'm so excited. I know that when you go online, not available and hasn't been available for a little while, but my SA was able to get her hands on one, and I am so absolutely grateful. Now, some things to know about this Neverfull. First of all, when you look inside, right there, there's been a change to the name itself, and it used to be a lovely cursive that goes across, and I really like the way that it looked. I'm not saying this is horrible. I'm just saying that I might be a little slow to wanting the change on that particular thing. I think I like the cursive more than I maybe like the print. I'm, again, really happy with it, but I think I might I would probably rather have the cursive if it was available. So that's okay. The next thing is, I'm going to get it kind of close. The stripes there are actually a black stripe that comes down. And when you look at it in comparison to, let me try to move that out of the way. When you look at it in comparison to the brown, it does seem a little bit out of place. Like maybe maybe if we had done it in brown, like the brown stripes going down, it might have looked a little more uniform. I love pink and brown. I've just never gotten out of that phase. I think it's absolutely a lovely color combination. I'm okay with the black stripe. I just think it would have been maybe, it just would have been a little more color but that's okay. It doesn't have to match. It just has to go, right? So with that, here's the lovely MM. And if you've been thinking about getting into Louis Vuitton and you've been thinking about a starter bag, I cannot recommend highly enough an MM. The Neverfull is a wonderful bag. It holds a ton. It's very versatile. You can grab it. You can be rougher with it. It has great lastability. That's why it's been so popular. I'm going to step back for just a minute and show you how it looks. Let me step back a little bit here so you can see. So there she is. And you can also, now again, I am 5'6" and a little bit larger. But it's not, doesn't look bad at all. I think it's quite lovely looking on my arm or anyone's arm. So there we go. There is that. Now this Neverfull comes with, of course, the clutch, and I want to show that to you as well. So she was kind enough to put that in a bag for me as well, so I could it's like I could put it up when I'm not using her. So I love it because, get that close, I love that rose ballerine. I don't know that I'm ever going to be over the rose ballerine color, and I love the fact that it's on the top there. So unzips and zips really, really well, as all Louis Vuitton does, or at least the ones that I have. I'm going to open that up for you. Loving that. And I love this back piece. So when I'm using the clutch here, what I typically do, and I love that piece right there, because that's where I stick, my money or my cards that I have. So in this larger area, I can stick a tube of lipstick. I can do the other things that I need to do, maybe a comb, the other necessities that you need when you're just going to carry this clutch. So I love that little extra piece there to kind of keep the money a little bit separate. And of course, it's got, a little wristlet that you can use. So no complaints about this bag at all. I absolutely love it. Now I do have to tell you, I worked so hard to get her. Still very excited about her. Will not complain at all. But I will tell you, because I love the rose ballerine so much, we know that within the past few days, the Damier Ben did come out with the rose ballerine as well, and I do find myself a little torn. I think that if I had known about the Damier pattern having the rose ballerine on the inside, especially because on the inside it's not the black stripe, it matches very, very well with the outside, I might have picked that first. And because I think that you can be so rough with the Neverfulls, maybe not having to worry about the vachetta would be nice. So I do find myself a little torn on whether to take this back and maybe get the Damier Ben. I will say she fought so hard, I would hate to do that. So I think for right now, this is going to be my gal and my favorite one that I'm going to use for right now. And if that changes and I do end up switching to the Ben, I will definitely make you guys the first to know. So I hope that this has been great and that you've enjoyed the revealing. And if you've been thinking about it, I say go do it. I think that you'll absolutely love it. I don't think that you'll ever look back, but I do apologize because that might start a whole rash of Vuitton things that you'll want to have. But in the meantime, have a great evening, and I hope to talk to you very soon. If you did like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you would, please subscribe. I am definitely in need of subscribers. And if you have anything to say, please let me know down there, just in the comments. Leave me one, and tell me, would you rather see a monogram with the rose ballerine interior, or would you prefer the Damier Ben? Have a great evening.